First year of college, I was homeless. I was going between houses trying to find a place to sleep, and then for the last 3 years I've been squatting.
Our textbooks, we have to pay our contribution fees, we have to pay for laptops, accommodation. We have to pay so much money, and they have the audacity to say that it's free.
Thought Ireland's all about shamrocks and skyrocketing wealth? Despite its charming landscape and bustling cities, there's a surprising truth behind the Emerald Isle's wealth. But what might be the reason? Let's take a look at why Ireland's prosperity might not be as golden as it seems. You might have this image of Ireland as this ultra-wealthy land of opportunity, but hold up, because there's more to the story than meets the eye. Sure, Ireland's GDP per capita might look impressive on paper, but do you know this? Those numbers can be a bit misleading. It's like when you see someone's social media profile and think they're living their best life, but behind the scenes, things might not be as picture perfect. Over the past 3 decades, Ireland has definitely come a long way. There's been growth, development, and a whole lot of progress. Despite all that progress, there are still some pretty big hurdles to overcome. Take the housing crisis, for example. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack when it comes to finding affordable housing in Ireland, especially in cities like Dublin. And let's talk about immigration, particularly among the younger crowd. It's a bit like a brain drain, talented, ambitious young people leaving in search of better opportunities elsewhere. So, while Ireland has made strides forward, there's still work to be done. It's like climbing a mountain. You reach one peak only to see another one looming ahead. But every challenge is an opportunity in disguise, right? Ireland's got resilience in spades, and with the right strategies in place, there's no doubt it can overcome these obstacles and keep moving forward. You might have heard about Ireland's impressive GDP per capita, but there is something interesting about this. It's a bit inflated. It's like when you pump up a balloon, making it look bigger than it actually is. That's what's happening with Ireland's GDP per capita. It's giving off this false impression of wealth, masking some underlying issues. On the other hand, the housing crisis is all we have to focus on. Do you know that the housing crisis is hitting Ireland hard with record levels of homelessness and sky-high rent prices? Imagine trying to find a place to live when the market is so competitive. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's a tough situation that's putting a strain on families and individuals across the country. And then there are the young people, many of them itching to pack their bags and leave Ireland behind. It's not because they don't love their homeland, but because they're chasing dreams of a better life elsewhere. It's like spreading your wings and seeking new horizons when the opportunities at home feel limited. But here's the problem. Ireland's economic growth isn't solely driven by its own efforts. Nope, a big chunk of it comes from foreign investment and multinational corporations setting up shop on Irish soil. It's like having a big company move into your neighborhood, and it brings jobs and money, but it also comes with its own set of challenges and dependencies. So, while Ireland might have its fair share of economic achievements, it's important to look beyond the surface. Real issues are cooking behind the shiny exterior, and addressing them will require some serious attention and effort. But every challenge is an opportunity in disguise, right? With determination and smart strategies, Ireland can navigate these choppy waters and emerge stronger than ever. You might have heard about all those big multinational companies setting up shop in Ireland, right? Well, while they might be reaping the benefits, it's not always trickling down to the average Irish citizen. It's like throwing a big party, but only a select few get invited to enjoy the cake and punch. Now, when it comes to measuring Ireland's economic health, we need to look beyond just GDP per capita. Sure, it might sound impressive, but it doesn't tell the whole story. That's where gross national income comes in. It gives us a more accurate picture of how much wealth is actually staying within Ireland's borders. Think of it like checking your bank account balance versus how much cash you actually have in your wallet. And speaking of wealth, let's address the elephant in the room, Ireland's prosperity. Yes, things have improved over the years, but it's not all rainbows and sunshine. Despite the glossy image often portrayed, Ireland's wealth might not be as dazzling as it seems. It's like looking at a picture-perfect Instagram post and then realizing there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So, what's the takeaway from all this? It's important to question the narrative and look beyond the surface. While multinational companies might be boosting Ireland's economic numbers, we need to ensure that everyday citizens are benefiting too. The presence of these companies can create jobs and stimulate growth, but it's crucial to consider whether the wealth generated is reaching the broader population. Are local communities seeing improvements in living standards, or are the gains mostly staying at the top? What do you think about the situation? It's something worth thinking about as we discuss economic progress and equity, and that's all about it. If you liked this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you like more updates, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so you don't miss any videos and get notifications on time. Don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos. See you in the next one.